Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Nation here, and today I am super excited to bring you this video. Obviously you guys read the title. It has officially been 1 whole year since I have cut my hair the second time, but in this video I'm going to take you guys back to February when I did my first big chop, and then the 1 year date that I'm talking about is from May when I cut my hair again, but we'll get into all of those details. All right, so sit back, grab yourselves a snack because I got pictures. I'm gonna show y'all products that I swore by and just tell you all the details. Like we're just gonna talk. Before we go any further, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and you know, go watch my old videos, get to know me a little bit. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Y'all already know what's going on, and so I can't wait to share the details with you guys. Make sure to hit the post notifications so that you are notified whenever I post another video, because our next video is going to be interesting, and it doesn't really have anything to do with these twists. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So where do I start? I guess I would start with, why did I decide to cut my tailbone length hair off? So the beginning of 2018 was really where it started. I was just not happy with my hair at all. Not happy with it at all. It was long and it was beautiful when it was straight. I absolutely loved my hair straight, but wearing it curly, it was awful. And I'm not going to say, and some of y'all will be mad about me describing it like that, but for me, knowing how curly my hair could be, to me it was not good. And it's because I had heat damage. So some of you may or may not know that I worked with Ite in the past, and this is no shade to their products or anything. Their products are really good for getting your hair silky straight. However, in order to get your hair straight, you have to use a flat iron. And so during that period of time where I was working with them, I was flat ironing my hair a lot more than I normally did. And so it don't matter how much heat protectant, you know, how much deep conditioning that you do. If you flat iron your hair and put too much heat to your hair, it's gonna be damaged. It just is what it is. But I knew that at the time, but I didn't care because, you know, they was paying me, and I was, you know, I was excited. I was on a billboard, a commercial, started doing videos for, like, I was kind of making money off of my hair. And so I was like, F it, whatever, like, yes, money. But come 2018, I'm like, sis, your hair is looking like a little bit stringy. Like, what's going on? And at first, I was sort of blaming it on the length of my hair. I was like, okay, my hair is getting longer, so maybe because like my hair might be a little heavier, then it's weighing my curls down a little bit, so it's causing them to stretch. Sis, no, you had heat damage. Your hair was damaged, okay? Come October of 2018, that's when I believe I started to have ideas about chopping my hair off, but I really just wasn't comfortable. Like, my hair was my bread and my butter. I was so attached to it. People knew me for having long hair, being able to grow long hair, so I was stuck. I was like, I'm never cutting my hair. I used to say it all the time, I'm gonna keep growing my hair out until I can't grow it out no more. But come October, I started scrolling through Pinterest and Instagram, researching, like, you know, black girls with short curly hair, and I loved it. I was like, this is kind of sexy, like giving me grown and sexy vibes, confidence, you know, feeling myself vibes. I was like, nah, like, no. Josh and I were getting married December of 2018, and I hit him up. I was like, babe, do you think I would look cute with short hair? And I started sending him pictures. I was like, my hair is just not what I want it to be anymore. I'm not really happy with it, but I just don't know, like, will you still love me if I have short hair? He was like, Nation, I like short hair. I think you would look great with short hair. Yeah, go for it. Like, he was so dry, but at the same time, he was just like, yeah, you can do it. Just do it. So I was like, okay, well, at least my man will still love me. At least he'll still be attracted to me, maybe, if it don't look terrible. But I still wasn't sold yet, okay? So I hit my mom up and kind of, you know, did the same thing to her, feeling it out. And if you know my mom, you know that she can never keep the same hairstyle. She has had hair longer than me. She has shaved her head. She has had all different colors of hair. She is not stuck to one hairstyle. So I should have known. Of course she was going to tell me, Nation, like, duh, like, yes, why not? You should do it. And so that was just me putting in the little fillers here and there. Since I had the idea in the back of my head, I was like, all right, I'm going to just go all out. I'm going to flat iron my hair one more time. And I decided to wear it straight for my bridal shower. And I'll insert pictures here and there, or little video clips. This is what my straight hair looked like the last time before I cut it. And it hit all the way down to my tailbone, the very lowest part of my back, very top part of my butt crack. So it was long and I loved it. It was super silky. I used Ite, so nothing against Ite. Once again, it just has to deal with the heat damage. But I was like, if I'm gonna cut it, then why not just rock it, you know, one more time. The probably second week of January, I was just looking in the mirror. I was like, no, like, this is not working. My hair is so stringy on the ends and toward the top, and I kind of tried to explain it in my big chop video. It was a little bit more full in the top, and my curls were, you know, like thicker, healthier looking, and then the whole bottom part was just stringy. So I was like, okay, let me color my hair and maybe I'll feel a little bit differently. Once again, in the back of my mind, knowing, well, I'm probably going to cut it anyway, so what's a little bit more damage? Like, maybe I'll rock the color for a while and it'll be enough of a change for me to keep my hair straight. So I colored it honey blonde or light brown, whatever you want to call it, and I was still underwhelmed. I was like, this ain't it. This just is not it. I'm not feeling it. My mother came over one day. This was literally like 4 days after I colored my hair. Like, it was not that long after. She came over and I had asked her about it again, and she was like, you're probably never going to do it until you just do it. Like, if you're thinking about it this much, going back and forth with the idea of it, it's just hair. It's going to grow back. It's not the end of the world. And basically, after our conversation, I called up Salon Crystal, which was the lady that she recommended to me. I went on her Instagram page. I liked what I saw. I called her that day and scheduled an appointment for the next day. Like, the next day, I was like, if I don't do it now, like, it's not gonna get done. So yeah, I cut it. I got it cut. The very next day, I went through with it, and I'll link the video up here. My inspiration for getting my hair cut in the tapered style was Mahogany Curls here on YouTube. She had her hair cut in the tapered look, and I was like, I want that. So that's what I went for, and it was cute. Like, I really enjoyed it. And I'll insert pictures as I'm talking now. I kept it for a few months, and as I was working with it, I was like, this is not as easy as I need it to be. As far as washing it, like that, my wash days were a breeze, no complaints whatsoever. But as far as styling it, it took me a little bit more time to kind of get it to look how I wanted it to, and it just seemed difficult. Like the back was just so much shorter than the front, and trying to figure out like what to do with it, it was just like I wanted to be a little bit easier. And by this time my hair was already chopped, so I was like, what's a little bit more, you know, off of my head really going to do? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna just go all in and do it. So come May 23rd, I was getting ready to go and visit one of my good friends for her birthday, and I was like, Ma, I think I want you to cut my hair, and I want you to make the front even with the back so that it's, you know, all one length. It's just gonna be a really short, even, curly fro. So she was like, okay. So I went to her house and she cut my hair right in the kitchen. This is what my hair looked like before she cut it, and then afterwards, like, this is what it looked like. It was just a little cute, just a bush. So yes, I absolutely loved it. Like once she finished it, I was like, yes, this is what I wanted. I loved my curls. I was super happy. And then once I found out about the Camille Rose Naturals curl maker, which is the gel, I fell in love, because once you have like really short hair and you go to sleep at night, when you wake up, if you don't have a product that has good hold, you're basically redoing your hair all over again. And I was really going for the convenience of having short hair, and so I didn't want it to be, you know, a whole lot of, you know, steps every single morning to get ready and try to make my hair look presentable. So when I found that gel and I found out, you know, I could do my little swoop to define my curls, and I have a video that I recorded using the Camille Rose Naturals curl maker on my hair like 2 weeks after I cut it. So watch that video. I'll show you my little swoop method. When I figured that out and I could go 4 days without touching my hair, like that was it. I was sold. I was like, I never need to use another product again. Now that I'm a year in and you guys can see what my hair looks like now, so I'll let you know why it's in the twist. I'm actually about to well, not complete, I really just started it, but I'm doing the rice water challenge. So I put my hair in twists like this so that I could easily just kind of move them out the way and spray the rice water onto my scalp, more so than my hair. But I will pull down one piece and show you where it's at. So this is 1 year. It's still like in a twist, so it's not fully, you know, but this right here is my collarbone right there, and it's down here, like my boob starts right here. So it's really gotten some growth over this last year, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I have not used any hair growth oil, hair growth pills. I did not take biotin. I did not do rice water. I didn't do the inversion method. Like, I did not do anything because I really just wanted to let my hair breathe. I wanted it to be just in its natural state, doing its own thing. So pretty much 80% of the time about 80% of the time I had my hair out in a curly wash and go. I didn't do many protective styles with it, and I just let it breathe. I let my scalp, I let my hair breathe. I didn't pull it back too much. I really just wanted it to do its own thing. I'll let you guys know the products that were my staples, meaning, like, once again, 80% of the time, these are the products that I used faithfully. First thing was, I kept my hair moisturized, so I rarely used shampoo. When I cleaned my hair, like 80% of the time I used a co-wash. And so basically what a co-wash is just like a clarifying conditioner. So it usually doesn't have suds, and it just very gently and mildly cleans your hair without stripping your hair of the moisture. Now there are moisturizing shampoos out that I know are really good. They still lather and suds up without making your hair feel stripped. I, however, already had that co-wash on hand, and the first time I used it, it just felt so good. I loved it on my short hair, and I was like, I don't need to use shampoo. But it is important to shampoo your hair, because eventually using only co-wash can possibly cause buildup. I'm not going to say that I personally experienced a lot of buildup, but I just know that it's important to really shampoo your hair every once in a while. So I would say every pretty much like once a month I would shampoo my hair. And this is the shampoo that I used. It is by Aphogee, and it was for damaged hair. And by the way, all these products that I'm naming will be in the description box below, so don't worry, it'll be down there. So if I was co-washing, I used the I Am Coconut Cowash or the I Am GroWash. They were both by I Am, both co-washes. Either that, or if I was going to shampoo, I used the Aphogee shampoo. I did not switch that up actually at all. 100% of the time, that is what I cleanse my hair with. Still to this day, that is all I use. So the next thing that I did faithfully was deep condition my hair once a week. Like, period. Once a week, you need to deep condition your hair, because it's just imparting that moisture and elasticity and making sure that your ends aren't dry, because really everyone's hair grows, but the key is length retention. And you're not going to be able to maintain your length if your hair is dry, your ends are breaking, and you're manipulating your hair too much. And so I focused on low manipulation and really keeping my hair moisturized. And one way that I did that was deep conditioning once a week faithfully. Now I didn't make it a really intense deep process. All I did was I would get in the shower, cleanse my hair, and then apply the deep conditioner, and then while the deep conditioner is sitting, I would take my shower, wash my body, and then at the very end I would rinse the deep conditioner off. So at most I would leave the deep conditioner in for like 5-6 minutes. Like, that's it. It don't have to be a lot. Now I will say I have high porosity hair, and so it does not take a lot for me to absorb the moisture into my hair, because I have a lot of gaps in my hair follicle, which allows for moisture to easily enter and exit my hair follicle. And if you want to know more about hair porosity, I do have an old video on that, but I really break it down for you. So if you don't know your hair porosity, that would be a good video to watch. But I say that because for me, the steam in the shower and the little 5 minutes with my deep conditioner did the trick for me. That's all I needed. But if you have low porosity hair, it is recommended that you deep condition a little bit longer and apply heat while you do it. So either sit under the dryer, a steamer, or like one of those deep conditioning caps that you can put in the microwave. That way it can really penetrate your hair shaft. Deep condition once a week, super important. I swear by it, and I think that has really helped me to keep my hair moisturized and retain my length. And then lastly, after I deep conditioned my hair was already soft, and I literally would just put a product in there that would help to define my curls but leave a hole so that I could leave it alone for the week, and I would just wear it curly, just wear it out. And I did that over and over again, and I did little styles here and there, but mostly I just left it out. You don't have to do a bunch of manipulating to your hair for it to grow. I'll share with you 2 more stylers that I use besides the Camille Rose Naturals Curl Maker. They were both by the Main Choice. One was the 4-leaf Clover. I forget the name of it, but it was the 4-leaf Clover one, and the other one was the Bold Buttery Gel. So I basically stuck to gels. I had 2 gels that I swore by, and then 1 styling cream that gave me a lot of hold. And those were the 3 stylers that I basically used this entire time. Another thing that I did was I always slept on a satin pillowcase and used a satin bonnet. You should always protect your hair when you're laying against other surfaces because they can be drying to your hair. You don't want anything that is going to help to get rid of the moisture in your hair, so always protect it. I made sure, like, I did not go to bed without it. Alright, so now that you guys know why I cut my hair, moments leading up to me cutting my hair, you have a video of me actually getting my hair cut. Did you know that I cut it again? I posted a video right after I cut my hair the second time, and I have told you what I have done this whole year. It's been very simple. It's nothing spectacular. So now I'm going to just show you pictures because we need the receipts, right? So I'm going to show you pictures from February, the first time I cut my hair, up until now. I will also be adding a highlight to my Instagram story, so make sure that you get my Instagram from my description box, and then you'll be able to connect with me on Instagram, and I'll also have a story highlight on there showing you guys so that, excuse me, you can keep up with me as the months go by, because my new goal, okay, I have a new goal, is to reach like a waist length hair, curly, okay, not straight, curly waist length hair, okay. I want the big voluminous curls to my stomach. All right, so y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here. That's my next goal, and I will be posting a picture every month on my hair growth highlight until I reach that goal. All right, enough talking. I know it's time. It's time. Let's get into these pictures.